people outside of here need to pay attention because it's coming to a city near you. I'd heard that there would be a veteran-led protest across the street from the Whipple Federal Building. At some point, a bunch of agents lined up in sort of like a military formation. I was across the street into an entranceway of a parking lot taking photos, and I was tackled by 2 or 3 agents in green to the ground, face down. They started screaming at me, "We got you because we saw you bear spraying your people." And I said, "No, you didn't." They're screaming at me to put my hands behind my back. They set up a tear gas canister very close to me. I could literally barely breathe. Honestly, I didn't know what was going to happen to me. If I pass out and they bring me into that building, how long would I be in there for? Would I ever see my cameras again? And so I decided to throw them. And then I yelled my name out and I yelled, "I can't breathe," so someone could grab it and save the images, because I felt like what I had photographed there should be seen.
We kind of locked eyes, John and I, and he tossed his camera to me. Press supposed to stay neutral, but in that half a second or two, I just thought, I'm going to grab this and then do my best to get some images that covered it. There was an image of an ICE agent trying to grab John's phone out of his hand.
Somewhere about that time, a hand came around and inches away from my eye, sprayed it with bear spray. I literally couldn't see anything. My eyes were just in so much pain. Then they picked me up, handcuffed me, walked me into the building. Once they finally released me, I waited until I got my camera before I was comfortable going to the hospital, because I didn't know who had it. I had multiple wounds on my leg from pepper bullets, chemical burns in my eye. I didn't look at any photos again for several days, actually. I was pretty amazed to see how aggressive some of the photos look. I think it's unlike anything I've seen here before. It's a different type of aggression somehow against people who are using their right to speak. It appears like they can do what they want and there's no repercussion.
Naively, we don't think it should be happening here. It has been, and it is, and it seems to be getting to a boiling point.
Just got an alert right now from a rapid response network that maybe there's something nearby. Lots of people are having much worse experiences with the agents than I am, like their dad being torn out of their arms and dragged away, or little kids that are being grabbed. That photo really isn't about me. It's about freedom of the press, for one, people's freedom themselves. How do you fight back against this? It deserves to be seen what's going on around here.